What's good, y'all? Here we are once again. We finna talk about them NightFlyers, episode 4, White Rabbit. Mm. Child, listen. I watched this episode a couple of times. I didn't do notes for it like I normally do. It's kind of late, and I'm kind of tired. But I did want to push out this review, this recap, so I got it playing in the background just in case. And this episode, it wasn't all that busy, whatever. I ain't saying it was slow. It had a nice steady pace and all that stuff. So it basically had, a couple of things going on. Let's see what I want to say about it. It was good. That's all I gotta say. We just gonna go and start it and all that. So it start off with this. Roy's in one of the terraforms. He chillaxing, and basically he goes there to basically hide from his mama, so to hide from the voices and all that stuff. And so Mel goes to find him. Mind you, he showed himself when he's the one that got her out of the the thruster room and all that stuff. And so she's there. He basically tells her, about what his mama done did. Basically, NightFly is his mama, and his mama is NightFly, the motherfucking ship. And talking about when she was dying, she had some contingencies and all that stuff. And basically, she downloaded her whole self into the motherfucking AI of the ship. So, yeah. And, he tells her that he hears her voice. And some kind of way he is connected to her, to the mother, to his mother through the ship. So I'm wondering, I'm not saying he can't be no ale, no telepath, whatever. So I'm guessing he's probably like, he done modified himself to, to be connected to the ship through his mother. Mm-hmm. But, and he basically says when he's around Mel, he doesn't hear. And, he doesn't hear her. And so, basically say, she gives him peace. And so they kiss or whatever, which is sweet. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you this. Roy, Mel, while y'all was trying to do what to do, you should have did up in that terraform. And, that's all I'm saying. Maybe, he said he doesn't hear her while he up in there. So, I'm just saying, maybe y'all should have did it there. And y'all wouldn't have got interrupted. I'm just saying. And so, Carl is walking through the ship, and we see, he keeps seeing his daughter. But this time, his daughter don't look too good. She got a black eye with all that stuff and everything, and she's saying, get it out of me. It's hurting, get it the fuck out of me. Like that. And, he's looking, trying to talk to the, whatever it is, and, Rowan's telling him to walk through it. Man, they know that whatever's going on around there is the ship due to, that Cynthia fucking with him. Because, being that Roy already told him, what happened, in the last episode. So, they go into Carl's cabin, go into Carl's room, open the door, they go to goddamn probe, y'all. The probe is just chillaxing in the middle of Carl's motherfucking room. They look at each other, and they like, what the fuck? Goddamn. So they walk up in there, and that motherfucking probe, all kind of radiation and all kind of stuff. It got spice dust on it and all that. It's just woo 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 and everything like, hey hoes, how y'all doing? And Carl is like, this should be a million miles from us. Like, how the fuck it got here? Okay, so now we know it can't be the ship done did this. NightFlyer, aka Cynthia Eris, and all that stuff. It ain't her doing. So, in Carl's eyes, it's the Vulcan. They did this. This is the sign they done gave. He sent the probe out there to make some kind of form of contact. So, he basically sent the probe out there to say, hey, how y'all doing? My name's so-and-so. And they sent the probe back to say, oh, hey, Carl, how you doing? We so-and-so. And Carl's man. Ron saying, I don't know. But listen, let's be real. Rowan decided, because basically we already know why Rowan came out there in space. He want to see some goddamn aliens. Okay, so we get the next scene. It is Mel and it's Roy. They in Mel's room. They touch and kissing on each other. All that beautiful chocolate. Yes, 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 yes. She taking off his shirt and all that stuff. She gonna give him something he can feel. And he basically said he doesn't hear, he feel that peace when he with her. But that peace don't last long, y'all. Cause Roy mama is basically saying, "How nigga, get your ass up and go get these hoes out my house." Basically, that's what Cynthia Harris is saying. And Cynthia Harris saying, all because y'all acting like some bitch motherfuckers, I'm finna show my ass. And she started fucking with the ship. Loomis, look, she's connected. She trying to look and see what's going on. The ship fuck with her, show a picture of her dad's hand. System override. They show this worker. He's in one of the bins. The door closes, locks him up in there. Right? And we see Dale. Dale is in the room, and Dale is up in his little bin with Agatha, and she's testing his hormones and all that stuff. And he showed her throw some feedback, a Carl, Carl looking a little younger, looking a little tenderer, and all that. And she talking about stop throwing beef at, stop projecting, stop being a booty and all that. And Dale likes to fuck with her, but Dale likes her and all that stuff. He got a crush on her, whatever. And so, being that we all know that Dale is a goddamn telepath, he connects to motherfuckers. So some kind of way, up in the bin with the dude, with the the work or whatever, it's a canister. I want to say it's liquid nitrogen and everything. Is that what it is? Whatever it is, a lever off of it, move whatever. And the dude try to run to it to cut it off. Can't do it. He is basically freezing literally to death. And Thale, some kind of way, latched on to him. And basically, homeboy is freezing to death, dying. Thale is going through the motions with the dude. So with Dale being an L1, I'm guessing different levels of L's, whatever. And him being an L1, I guess he real powerful. So he goes through it mentally, physically, psychologically, and all that stuff. He's going through the motions with the dude, and he is basically dying with the dude. And so, let's see how we're gonna do this. We want to just go through Dale and Roy? No, because... Okay, we're just going to go how it go on the show. Alright, so Carl and Rowan in the room and basically try to figure out how the fuck got there. Remember, like I said before, Carl's talking about, the Volcron Bronca here. He said, in his mind, the Volcron Bronca here. And said, well, we're going to need to get people, we're going to need to get lumen, we're going to have to get some stuff, we're going to get some radiation monitors and all that stuff. We yada yada this, yada yada that, and all that, and everything. Nah. Do Rowan touch it? But he touch it, you can feel the energy, wherever it is coming off that motherfucker, right? And so, Agatha goes to Roy and basically saying that one of your crew members, something happened to one of your crew members. And basically, Roy talking about well, I could go get security because she said we need to get there. And she it'd be best to be me and you. Like that. But basically don't know where he at, go take him out of his, his room, better just you and me. And they go, and they basically go and follow him. And, they'll basically take them where they're going. So Carl goes get my baby Lumi. That's my baby. That's my precious baby. That's my precious girl, Lumi, and all this stuff. And basically shows her, what's what. And they open the door, she go in there and she like, whoa, come on there. It's like, what would you do if you see something like that and you know ain't no possible way that it could just physically manifest up in that motherfucker? But it is actually in that motherfucker. So they go up in there and mind you, the camera that's in the room is typed over. Cause basically Cynthia, you know, that bitch hot, that bitch bad, cause that probe is up in there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Lumi like didn't reach the Vulcan and you know, don't nobody know. And like, you know, what's that crust on the outside? You know, basically said they're saying that, you know, it's isotopes or some shit, kind of like space rust, like I've been saying. And so you know, Rowan, he all about samples and stuff. So you remember when Carl told his ass, don't you touch that motherfucker. He touched the motherfucker. I hope there don't be no repercussions about him touching that motherfucker. So, the hell? My stick fell. And so, they gonna get together and they gonna go and see what's what, you know, basically break that motherfucker apart and see what the hell's going on. And so we got Thea, Agatha, and Roy. They going down to basically to check and see, you know, where they go find who, you know, who supposedly had got hurt. So, Agatha, she basically tells him that, you know, Roy feels everything physically, you know, all over and all that stuff. You know, Roy like, wow, incredible. And, you know, Agatha like, not really. She said basically Thea describes it as a suffocating dread, like that. And so basically they take him to where is it? Where homeboy done died, right? And you know, Thea, he getting that psychic feedback and all that stuff. And so they go to where is it? And there go that poor man, frozen fucking solid, up in that bin. Roy goes in there. Listen, y'all. Roy goes up in there and touch that motherfucker. Tell me what, touch that motherfucker right here. Tell me why the bottom part of that jaw fell off, y'all. So you see nothing but just frozen inside, y'all. I was like, y'all didn't have to do that bad like that. Y'all had to do that bad like that, bitch. I said, oh my God, that looks so wrong, bitch. Let me tell you, this episode, whole lot of blood and flesh, y'all. Whole lot of blood and flesh, y'all. So, we go back to the room. And, up in the room, car room, they all there. They got monitors. They got all kind of doohickeys and technical shit. And basically, it's getting hot as hell up in there. The ceiling is sweat. That's how hot it's getting up in there. Lumi is about to be everybody finna start stripping. Because basically Cynthia is turning up the heat. And all that stuff. And so, peak game. So, this one part, I don't know, did anybody catch that shit? So when, Carl's basically telling me, you know, it's intentional that you know, hunger turned up to heat that Earth's mother. And basically they tell Lumi about, you know, hunger is the ship. So when Lumi is talking to Carl ain't saying nothing to Lumi. But the words keep going. I said, wait a minute, is he throwing psychic shit at now? He's psychic too? Or that's just an editing error. Cause right after that, Rowan gets up and talk, and I was listening, comparing the voice. I said, no, Rowan's voice is more rougher than Carl's. So what the fuck is going on? So that got to be an editing error or whatever. So let me see. Let me get back to that scene. Okay, so basically when they tell her that she is the shit, talking about Cynthia Eris. And so you remember when Lumi got hitched on to the you know, logged into the computer AI and she went through that spell, And so that's why she said, "Oh, so that wasn't a simulation." I felt her said, when she felt the rage and the pain and the anger and all that stuff like that. And so they were saying like, "Oh, it's talking about like what psychological protocol, some kind of like data program, whatever." And she like, "No, no, y'all, she is real. She is in the ship like that. Like technically, she is real." What do I want to call that? Is it almost like Ghost in the Shell? Like, can somebody's spirit, literal soul, leave the human body and basically inhabitate the motherfucking inhabitate a goddamn computer program or inanimate object or whatever, aka a motherfucking computer program or operating system, AI, something like that. Could it be something along them lines? Yeah, we gonna say. So Thea and Agatha, they go back to go back to his being, and she go puts him back there, so he could rest and all. And he brings up Carl, and she said, Carl and I used to be close, and she said, I think about you all the time, and remember what I said? Thea kind of got a crush on her, and so we're gonna learn more about that whole shit between Carl and Agatha and all that stuff. And also, okay, I'm gonna bring this up. So follow along, right? Dale, he sleeps in the bed, right? Here comes Agatha. Agatha gets in bed with him, right? And this is me looking. Girl, like, bitch, what you doing? And next thing you know, he turns up. She gets on top and start kissing me. I'm like, ho, what is you doing? Girl, you know him ever since he was a kid, bitch. What the fuck is you doing? I said, wait a minute, hold up. Is that the damn ship? That's the ship, ain't it? Come find out he was dreaming. And she had got like it got dreaming, and he ejaculated whatever, bust one on himself and all that shit was fucked up. But so we get back to Carl and all of them, and basically he's getting high as the fuck, and they gotta figure out a way that if he get too high, all that data that's on that probe gonna go bye-bye. You get me? And so while they in there sweating their perms out or whatever, here comes Roy and Mel. They walk up in there. Soon as walk up in there, Roy gets attacked by his mama. Sees the the probe and basically see what's going on. That's what's going on. That probe is what's going on. That is what basically Roy mama tell, get that piece of shit off my ship, bitch. Get it off. And so we go to Agatha, but it's a younger Agatha. This Agatha actually got inches on her head. She is sitting up in this restaurant and all that stuff, and here go Carl. Carl look a little bit younger. His hair look like it got a little bit of length or whatever. It's some tension between them. Kind of find out she came back to check on and see what it do. And he feels some kind of way. He kind of pitted at them, whatever. And basically, this what happens. She up and dipped on him. And he ain't heard from her in a couple years. And during that time, he met somebody else, Joy, the wife. And they probably be getting married in the summer. So I'm guessing Agatha wasn't too much, prepared for that. But she was like, he was happy. But whatever that memory was, when you see she was that was Agatha in the memory room, reliving that memory. You can look at her face, homegirl crying. And Carl brought up about him and Joy talking about having some churn. Yeah, homegirl was feeling some kind of way about that. So yeah, that was a motherfucking memory that she was having. Mm-hmm. And so we go get back to the whole room with Carl and all them. Roy's like, yeah, let me go get some people to go and get the shit out my mama ship. And he got basically called security to tell him bring some welding people, and Carl like, no, that's my probe, you can't do this or whatever. And Roy basically telling him, my mother wants this off the ship and all that, and this basically is hurting her, whatever. And basically Mel said, listen, bro, stand up to your damn mama, bro. Like that. And everybody like, you need to stand up for your mama, grab your dick, stand up to your mama, bro. And Carl is telling him basically, this is right here is proof of alien contact. All the information that we need is basically in that probe and all that stuff. You have to give me time to do it. You have to, like that. And so he basically said, I give you a cycle, I guess a day. One cycle. Is that a day? That what it is? I guess. And so he basically said, and then you gonna have to get this son bitch getting the fuck out of my ship. And so they leave, Mel and Roy leave. Carl is basically looking like a motherfucking psycho ass motherfucker. He looking crazy now. And so, he's going through the motion. Rowan telling her, how about you go out and take a walk and everything, gather your senses and all this stuff so we could go and do what we need to do up in here. And so what happened? Let's see. He goes in, Agatha's in the lunchroom, whatever. He shows up. And she started talking like, talking about Thale. He experienced a crew worker's death. And you remember there's some animosity about homeboy, Carl feel about L1s and all that stuff. And, Agatha looked and said, there you go. She said, he's like, what? And she was like, I started talking about the L1s. I should have, remembered, that's what broke us apart. Like that. And, he was like, you saw how them L's did them the videos and all this stuff, but, you decided to go take a job. And she was like, they are people. I decided to take a job for folks to understand them. Homeboy said, like, I believe they could be used for their abilities and all that stuff, but I'm not trying to have them invade my thoughts. And, she's trying to tell him, like, listen, it's a curse and all that stuff. They can't help that. They can't help the way they feel. They can't help the way they do. What they do and all that stuff. And so you basically see them going back and forth. Their repertoire is something they done did quite a few times and everything. And Rowan shows up. Rowan said, hey, bro, come on. I got something to show you. I'm about to knock over my drink, y'all. I got something to show you. Now, let me tell y'all something. That whole, bruh, I think what I'm going to do, am I going to go through the whole, I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this thing and just go through it. Yeah, we're going to go through the whole room thing with the probe and all that stuff. Much as I can remember, and then and then I'm going to go back and do a backtrack. So, this with the probe. Now, this scene, were they able to pull out that bud? They had me kind of nauseous. I ain't gonna fuck a lie. So, Carl come back to the room and Rowan Sean was up. Basically, the temp is going higher as the fuck up in that room. Cynthia's fucking up with the temp. And basically, what she gonna do is basically do it to the whole motherfucking ship if they don't get that motherfucker out of her. So, Rowan shows him the probe. Carl, like, you see that what they're leaking? It's blood. The probe is leaking blood, y'all. And so they done basically pulled out, is it a drive or whatever? Well, let's just say they pulled out a piece of the probe and all that. Rowan basically takes the top off that mug, right? Tell me, bitch, why is flesh up inside that motherfucker? And when Rowan probes at it with a like a, what you call them? Not scalpel, pick or whatever. Tell me why that shit moving. This is me. This ain't, That's what's what. So basically, when they start going through the probe, y'all, it is organic matter through all of that. It is nothing but flesh all through that motherfucker. Flesh and fucking metal, y'all. And so they gotta do tests on it. Figure out, what can it come from? What is going on? They do blood work or whatever. And guess what, y'all? Guess what? Tell me why it's caused. That's caused blood. That's part of his flesh. It's basically is engraved through the whole fucking probe. That's what they find out. Carl all through that motherfucker. And so he's like, wait a minute, how's my DNA or whatever? And they said that Carl basically built that probe himself. So, okay, so if you build that probe yourself, that's part of you build that motherfucker yourself. And we all know you the main one looking for intelligent life and all that. The Volcron or whatever, got your DNA off that motherfucker and basically gave you a sign. And so with that, Ron like, okay, you finna step down, I'm finna take over, and we finna do some more tests. And Ron Carl like, oh hell no, wait a minute, what the fuck you talking about? He said, we can't study no phenomenon when you have now became the phenomenon. I like, God, good goddamn bitch. And so, let me see. I'm trying to go through that whole scene. Wait. Okay, I did that Thale and Agatha shit. Oh, peak game. So that whole Agatha and Thale stuff, when she was kissing him and all that, I forgot. She pulled out some plaster, right, and tried to kill him, y'all, and suffocate his ass. And that's when he woke up, put the cover back, saw he nutted on himself and all that shit. He said, fuck, nut. And, fuck, and all that. So, they pull all that organic matter and then yada yada, and they find out that, what's what. Now, while they pulling all of that, they trying to get all this shit to do tests and all that, like, right. Rowan, he feels some kind of way. He's kind of skeptical. So he's like, Carl, like, we need to get all the data off of this shit and everything. He said, Lumi, we need you to log in. Rowan like, I don't know about that. Lumi like, hold up, yeah, I'll do it. I want to see what's up in here. And they on a short time schedule because due to the fact that Cynthia keep turning up the heat. And we all know, especially, we got computer phones and all that stuff. Your phone get too hot, fuck up everything. You lose all your fucking shit, right? And so, they doing the DNA, and that's when they find out that, it's Carl. And, Mel, she sees homeboy on the bridge, and she's talking to him. They talking, and he's talking to, well, he was at first, talking to the mom, said, Mama, calm down, yada, 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 this, yada, yada, that. And he talking to Mel, and Mel says something, you need to stand up to your mother and all that stuff. We can help you, and I'll help you and everything. And he basically said, my mama said you'll say that shit. I like, Mel, you really wanna deal with that girl? I don't know about that girl. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know about that. So it shows Roy up in the room, right? He's sitting on the bed and he basically arguing with his mama in his fucking skull. He hitting his head, y'all, Jesus. And, mama saying, this my ship and all that stuff. You get these hoes off. I'm just basically saying what you probably saying. You get these motherfuckers off my ship and all that stuff. You don't think I see you with that hot ass girl or whatever and all this? You know she got a girlfriend on here. She done broke one girl's heart and all that. Yada yada this and yada yada that. And he is going through it, y'all. And so Carl is walking through the ship. And see another picture. See another hallucination of his sister, of his daughter. And so while he's walking off, here come Agatha. Agatha shows up. He think it is Agatha, but not a hallucination. He said, do you see what's going on? You see that? And basically whatever the daughter say, Agatha says it too, right? Y'all, here come a revealer. They pass, y'all. So Agatha walks around him. Next thing you know, that girl look like she motherfucking 8 months pregnant, bitch. And they do, okay, when they start doing the close-ups of her, especially him, when they do that close-up of Agatha, and basically said, you know, I had to cut the baby out of me, whatever, but when they do the close-up of Agatha, I could have sworn her eyes were slits, like cat slits, like demon slits, whatever. The bitch looked motherfucking crazy, y'all. She looked crazy, and she looked motherfucking horrifying. She looked scary as hell. And so she basically said, I cut out the baby. And basically she lifts up her tunic, whatever, and cuts her pregnant baby belly open, right? And so that's basically how Carl finds out that, yeah, you know, Agatha was knocked up with your kid, bro. And, you know, basically she got rid of the baby. Just saying. And so while Rowan is basically getting all the DNA he can off, you know, them parts of that probe or whatever. Homegirl, Lumi in the back. Lumi gets one of them, you know, because she got the Nutriport, she got one of them plug-ins. And basically she goes and she sneaks behind Rowan and do the plug-in. Soon as she does the plug-in, y'all, Thale is going through an episode in his motherfucking room. So I'm guessing, being that he connected with her, and I'm thinking that's what helped her while she was basically logged into the motherfucking probe or whatever. So she logs herself in the probe, and you basically see the universe, and you see all these sunbursts and different colors, all pretty shit. Homegirl probably saw God or the Great Mother and everything, one and both, and talked to him and all that stuff. And she basically going through the most of it, and she is laying back and she is zooted and booted, bro. You hear me? And Thale, you know, he's laying in his bed and he's seeing everything. I guess he's seeing everything like what she's seeing. That's what I'm guessing. And so while that's happening, Carl is basically finna do a message to his wife. And I said, you finally finna divorce your wife? Cause let's be real, she technically said she done with your fucking ass when she started doing started taking out them memories. And so basically Carl tells us, he said, listen, you know, you gonna do what you need to do. I'm giving you permission to go and just erase all the memories you got of me. You do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do. And basically Carl probably thinks, he said, listen, I ain't be coming home, cause bitch, I don't even think I'm gonna make it from out here. And so, but he stops. It was like, you know, what we gonna do? Sin, erase, save. And what he does, he saves it. Cause he had took his ring off of everything, y'all. And he saves it. And so he goes back to his room, and there go Lumi. And he see Lumi, he like, shit, I gotta go and, you know, Ron didn't know that she had logged in. And so they were thinking like, well, we finna motherfucking unplug her. And Ron said, you can't do that. You're gonna lose her. And so while she's there, she basically starts spazzing. And then you see Thale doing the same fucking shit, y'all. And all that stuff. Remember I said they connected. And so when she comes out of her fused state or whatever, the first thing she says is dying. And next thing you know, the probe started bleeding. Bloods of rain. Rowan is like, oh, fucking shit. Rowan acting like a chicken with head cut off. Y'all, we gotta get out. We gotta get out. We gotta get all the pieces we can, like that. Now, man, you when Rowan was cutting them pieces of flesh out of there, you know the piece of flesh was moving. Now, like, ugh, body horror or whatever. And so it shows Carl in the room with Agatha. Boy. He basically said, "So you were pregnant, huh?" And she said it was that memory she accessed. Cause soon they log up them, do the memory room sessions and stuff like that. Cynthia got all she need to fuck with everybody. And so Agatha tells him. Now Carl thought it was a lie. But come to find out, bruh, she was pregnant with your baby doll. And Carl is like over it. Carl like, are you fucking for real? Which is sad, being that, Carl lost his daughter. You know what I'm saying? He lost his kid. And so, Agatha tells him she was pregnant, but she was getting ready to basically go to that mountain and basically work with them elves, work with them telepaths. And she was like, she couldn't do that properly when she was knocked up, pregnant. And, because they probably would have did something to the kid, something would have happened and all that stuff. So she went and had an abortion, and all that stuff. And, when it happened, I guess she was on sick leave the way she was talking, because, you can't walk up in there with them L1s while they're baggage. So she basically gave herself time to heal up or whatever. And I guess during that time, she went to go look for him, to tell him what the hell went down. But, he basically said that he was happy and all that stuff, and she didn't want to tell him, y'all. And I like, poor Carl. Carl can't win for losing. He can't win for losing. And so he hurt, and all that stuff. And, she basically tells him, we can't let Cynthia Eris tear us apart. She doing a good job. Whatever. Bitch doing a good damn job. So. And so they basically get all they can from off the motherfucking probe, y'all. Samples and all this stuff and everything. And so Rowan leaving the room, and Roy out there said, "Did you get salvage anything from the probe?" And Rowan look at the probe like, "Why the fuck you care? What? You the first one. You wanted the motherfucker off of there." And Rowan like, "Listen, I put my crew on the line, bruh. Did you learn anything? Maybe, talking about," he said, maybe mama, saved us for, wanting to chunk that probe out of there. And, Rowan's like, "Listen, she ain't gonna stop at just a probe, bro. She gonna basically kill all our motherfucking asses." So, Rowan walks off and leave. Loomis, she's in sick bay, because, she was motherfucking logged into the Great Mother. And Carl there. Carl checks on her, but we all know Carl trying to figure out what the hell she's seen. And this is what she says. Skim. She said everything was jumbled, the data. It was basically layers and layers and layers and layers and layers on data. Well, she's saying that probe was sent out for a month. That's what she's saying. But technically, all the data that was on that Volcron, but on that probe, was over 1,000 years worth of data. So it's basically like that motherfucker been out for over 1,000 years. Now, man, you in the room when they saw the probe, he said that maybe the Volcrons know how to work with space-time manipulation and stuff like that. And so, basically, she was saying you start you so used to looking for clues you don't see what's right in front of you. She said the probe was the message. They sent you something that you made, a piece of you. You sent them something that you made, and they sent you something back, a piece of you. That was the response. To let you know, motherfucker, yeah, we here. Before I drop a phone, y'all, to let you know we here and we hear you or whatever. Yeah, we here. And so she's about, the whole thousand years, over 1,000 years worth of data. And so I wants to know, what's the deal? Like, being that she logged into that, what's gonna be the outcome? What's gonna be the fallback with that? And the thing with Dale, being that Dale was connected with her, what's gonna be the fallback with that? Will Lumi get some more powers, or will she get some new abilities or whatever, due to her being connected to that probe? And in that probe with all that flesh and pieces of him and that DNA, is it the cure for whatever is ravaging Earth? I guess we'll find out. That's if them niggas don't be dead first. Be some dead motherfuckers for anything. But that's it, y'all. That's it. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. Leave your comments down below. And forgive me that I almost dropped the phone at the end. But yeah, y'all. Y'all be good. Bye.